Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing another Beast Wars review, and that will be of Airazor. Take a look at this bad girl right here. Now, a little information about Airazor. Airazor is serves the scout slash surveillance or recon position for the Maximals. Probably one of its few true flyers. Although Prime can fly, he can only do it in robot mode. So he probably gets picked up on radar or surveillance very easily. But Airazor, she can do it in either robot or beast mode. So she really does fill in that void very nicely because she can be very stealthy about it. And she was interesting when she was brought online via her stasis pod because um, Cheetor and Rhinox played a big role in her coming online, and she kind of views those two as family, like a father from Rhinox and a kid brother from Cheetor. Interesting relationship between those two. She also had a strong relationship with Tigatron, whom she fell in love with, and vice versa, he fell in love with her. However, their love only lasted for so long because unfortunately Airazor, along with Tigatron, was killed in season 2. And but that's not the end of them. No, Tigatron and Airazor's sparks and bodies were yet again fused into Tigerhawk. But then he was killed, so it only lasted for so long. Personality and powers and abilities. Uh, Airazor, she's kind of very light-hearted. She's brave, confident, calm, and collective, which is really cool traits to have for her. Very brave, and in addition to that, she kind of has a dry humor to her. I don't know if that's the best word to say, but probably a dry humor. I really liked the Airazor as a character, and it was a shame that she never really had much development. She was kind of just there, and any development she had was really just with Tigertron, so it could have been more with her. Powers and abilities. She can fly in both modes, pretty fast in her robot mode, and her weapons are forearm launchers. Although the figure has an actual gun, she has forearm launchers that almost look like dart launchers, but they actually shot out bullets or missiles or whatever. Um, she never really got into melee combat, so it's never really known to see how good in melee combat she was, but she was a really good flyer. So onto the figure itself. Now, Airazor is a basic figure, and that's actually what the figure type is called, basic. However, she is not a quick changer like Pterosaur and Rat Trap. Now, you can, and I'm going to hold it right here, you can pull back these section right here to make a flying motion, but the real reason is that you can take the flaps and flip them up here, and she has like a beast mode weapon. Interesting, but to say the least. Um, so yes, she is, I believe, a falcon or hawk, one of the two. I don't know my birds that much. I believe it's a falcon. The actual figure looks a little bit different than she did in the show. She had a lot of white on the underbelly, so that's why I think she was a falcon. Because hawks don't really have white on their underbelly. I know someone's going to probably say, no, they do. And I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but don't know my birds that much. No, I do like birds. So the beast mode actually looks pretty good. They did a decent job covering up the robot kibble, although you can see it there. But on a whole, it's a pretty good beast mode. I actually really like it. Transformer is pretty simple. Just flip it around, bring the head down, and tuck the wings in. And there we go. That is Airazor fully transformed in her robot mode. Now, what you do is you take this section here and you flip it up, and what you just notice is that the gun fell out. The gun actually is placed right here, and you can take the gun out and give it to her. Now, Airazor, I remember when trying to buy her online, that was incredibly hard to get the figure, and I forgot to put the shoulder pads up. It was incredibly hard to get the figure with both shoulder pads. Um, Interesting. it's kind of like Rat gun. They're easy to lose. They can come off really easily, so you want to be careful if you're looking for Airazor. A fun fact about Airazor too is that in the Japanese version, originally the show was in America. I believe it was actually produced in Canada though, but the show actually started in America and then went to Japan, which is a total 180 to what all Transformer shows are. Usually they start in Japan and then go over to America. Or not all, but most. For the most part. I believe so. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I never really thought of it, but G1 actually started off in America, right? And I didn't really care about Energon, Cybertron, or Armada, but those probably just had a general anime feel to it. I could be completely wrong on that. Well, anyways, moving on. Originally, I mean, Airazor in the American version is a female, but in the Japanese version, she is actually a young boy. The way they consolidate her relationship with Tigatron is that it's like a samurai student relationship, which was pretty interesting. I read that a long time ago, and I thought that was kind of cool. Very cool figure. There's not much to show about her. She has good range of articulation. The Beast War figures always had good range of articulation. But it's a shame that she didn't get more time on the show itself. It would have been nice to see her in the show with Black Arachnia towards season 3, or her get a Transmetal mode. But on the whole, she's a good figure, and I really do like her. I really do. Um, yeah, there's not much more to say. I don't think she's an incredibly expensive figure. It's just more or less getting the shoulder pads. So there is Airazor in all of her glory. Good figure, and I recommend picking her up if you get a chance. So with that said, I'm going to end this video here. It's Andrew saying peace out for now.